So I just played the opening hours of Genshin Impact on my PlayStation 4, and I know what you're thinking, but this is a Nintendo channel. Well, the game's not out on Nintendo Switch yet, but the developer did recently have an update just earlier today on the Nintendo Switch version. And here's what they had to say. The Switch version of Genshin Impact is currently under development. More information regarding Switch beta testing and launch dates will be announced at a later time. So the fact that the beta doesn't even have a release date yet leads me to believe that this game might be far out on Nintendo Switch, which is pretty unfortunate, especially considering it seems to be a big hit so far. The game just came out and it already has over 10 million active players. After playing the game and doing some research, I've come to understand that apparently the gacha mechanics aren't really that intrusive, at least not so far. The game is still under development and the studio plans to keep adding to it. And after hearing from some people who have put hours and hours into this game already, they say that the microtransactions aren't really necessary. If you're like me and you just plan on playing through this game without touching those microtransactions, then it seems like you're in luck. I'll be sure to link a video from a YouTuber named Glob who does a better job of explaining these microtransactions and how they, for right now, don't really intrude on the actual game. It seems it's all focused on extra characters, extra weapons, and extra in-game items. There's nothing that you have to get in order to play through the game. And so far, for me, it's not really grindy at all. I'm able to keep making my way throughout the game without having to worry about grinding or paying for my character to be stronger like how a lot of games are, unfortunately. So even though Genshin Impact is on mobile, it seems like the studio is doing a fine job at implementing its microtransactions. As for the game itself, honestly, I'm so impressed with this game so far. It honestly feels really weird that it's free. It has top-notch visuals, gameplay, animations, voice acting, awesome open-world exploration elements, a fun gliding mechanic, multiple characters, different ways to fight, and just in general, the presentation really impresses me. I honestly can't wait for this game to come to Switch. What's cool is it has crossplay on smartphones and PC. Unfortunately, PS4 is where I started it, so I won't be able to move my save over, but I'm wondering if maybe the Nintendo Switch version will have crossplay. We've seen other studios implement cross-save with their iOS games or PC games on Nintendo Switch, because it would be really cool to jump back and forth from my iPhone to my Switch with the same save. But yeah, all else I can really say about this game is that you should go try it out for yourself. I'm sure a lot of you have a PS4, and if you don't, hell, try it out on smartphone if this is the kind of game that interests you. I'm a pretty big JRPG nerd, so this is my kind of game. But honestly, if you're not really into JRPGs but you really liked Breath of the Wild, this game also might intrigue you as well. The exploration elements are really similar. Along with the graphic style, the environments look really similar to Breath of the Wild. The characters are a bit more anime than Zelda, but overall it gives that same sense of exploration and mystery that Breath of the Wild gives. And that's honestly the highest praise I could give it. Throw in some strong voice acting, awesome animations as I mentioned before, and you get Genshin Impact, a game that does not seem like it would be free, but weirdly enough, it is. So yeah, closing thoughts, I really hope we get this game on Nintendo Switch sooner rather than later. It seems like it's coming next year at some point, and I'm sure a lot of people will already be well into this game by then, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Maybe the Switch version will get something special when it finally comes out. I'm not sure, but let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Are you planning on trying out Genshin Impact? If you've already played it, what do you think of it? Or are you waiting for the Nintendo Switch version? If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, hit that thumbs down. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.